everybody, welcome back to the Jankyard. I'm Isaac.
I'm Logan.
And today we're doing things a little bit different. Now, for any of the viewers at home, giving you a little bit of insight into what we do, one of us will have an idea, and then we'll go into the video, and we will not tell the other person what we're doing. Now, typically when it's something for like a deck tech or it's a simple idea or discussion, we give a little bit of a hint, but for this one, I didn't tell Logan anything. This is all my idea, so he knows nothing. I need you to do me a favor.
Okay.
I need you to close your eyes for like 5 minutes while I set up. I also need you to take your clothes off. But just your hoodie. We can turn the cameras off if you want. Ooh. Perfect. All right.
I see no reason to do this, so I'm incredibly terrified.
All right, go ahead and open, Logan. Welcome to the Duskmourn Creature Sports Draft. Up here, I have 5 sports listed. I've got basketball, football, baseball, hockey, and Valorant.
Valorant.
It counts as a sport. There's 5 players.
Esports. I get it.
Esports.
All right.
I had to cover all our bases. I also have printed off every single creature and the first one planeswalker from the set. Anywhere from Kaido to Overlord of the Hauntwoods, Savior of the Small, Marine of Vandrel, Unwilling Vessel. There's Victor. Look at that. We are going to go through and assign people and the creatures to different spots in different sports and figure out who would be best where. Now, I only have 1 copy of each of them because they can only play 1 pro sport at a time.
Okay.
So if we pick one, we cannot pick it for anything else. So for example, VALGAVOTH, he would be great everywhere, but where's the best spot for him to go?
Okay.
So we're gonna go through and assign one person to everything.
This is a lot to take in here.
It looks really weird right now, but it's just the corners of the cards. We're gonna put them up there, and then we'll scotch tape them up there.
Okay.
So it'll look better.
Do we want to pick a sport and focus the sport first?
I don't-
Or just look at the cards and go, you look like a good quarterback?
I don't know.
All right.
The one thing that I thought of was VALGAVOTH would be incredibly great as a post in basketball.
Is that what got you started on this?
I thought of that and went, that'd be a really funny short. And then I went, wait a minute, this is funnier.
All right.
This is stupid. Can I start with one of them?
Sure, go for it.
Gremlin Tamer
Okay.
as a Valorant spot.
Yeah, I can see that.
She'd be a good captain of the team.
A number 1?
I put her at 2.
Okay. I didn't know the captain would be number 2.
I don't know if there's like an official captain.
There isn't.
I don't watch Valorant.
No.
Okay.
It's just 5 people.
Okay, that's what I figured. I also didn't know if they had like specific spots. Altenac Thrice Called.
You want to put Altenac up there somewhere? Can we put Altenac at center for hockey?
Actually, yeah.
9-9 trample.
Altenac would be a pretty solid get in the goalie's face and try to get it kicked in there. I agree with Altenac at center. That's a pretty good one.
Oh my goodness, this is just a pile of things.
That's the point. Dagger Maw Megalodon at left tackle. I don't know, a big shark. He's got a bunch of eyes. He can see people coming around the side. He can adjust himself.
Yeah, I do like the idea of him defending a Max Crosby or an Aiden Hutchinson.
Okay.
That makes sense. Sure, we'll put a shark at left tackle.
We can always change guys around as well. There's Fear of Imposters. Fear of Imposters is going for goalie.
All right, I'm going to trust you on hockey. I think you got that. Actually, you know who I think would be a good quarterback for football here? And this is a very important thing, so I'm okay with throwing me a different name here.
Okay.
But I think the Wandering Rescuer would be a good quarterback. Feels like a leader position.
Wandering Rescuer is definitely a very good leader. I could see that at quarterback. There's probably a few other names we'll see throughout here. We just have to find the Wandering Emperor. Where is it? I think Nashi could be like shortstop or second base.
Second base actually makes sense with Nashi.
Okay. Undead Sprinter has to have a good spot somewhere.
I do like wide receiver, just because 1, you need to be fast to be a good wide receiver, and 2, you got to be able to get up from the big hits.
I found the Wandering Rescuer.
Okay. Quarterback?
Quarterback for now.
Quarterback for now.
Wide receiver.
Undead sprinter.
Congratulations, you're added to the thing. Okay, I've got a few people here that I found good for baseball.
Okay.
Tyvar the Pummeler.
I was thinking about Tyvar, and I like him at football instead. I think Tyvar is...
He's holding a stick!
I feel like...
He's holding a stick! He's got a bat!
But think about... I mean, okay, if he's in baseball, I think he's either a first baseman or a third baseman. But I really like him as a fullback.
Okay, you know what? That makes sense. Fullback in football.
Like, he just wants to get in there, man. Like, maybe not a trenches guy, but absolutely he's willing to just go full steam ahead and clear the way for the guys.
Okay. Reluctant role model. Maybe hockey. He's not defensive. He might be a left wing. I think he is left-handed. I think he's a left wing. Silent Hall Creep. This is another card that I thought about that could be insane at slinging footballs. Maybe even like post in basketball, like right under the net making dunks. Welcome to the team, Silent Hall Creep.
We have to throw Valgavoth in there somewhere.
Oh, eventually. Valgavoth is not crazy offensive, even though he's a 9/9, but he's really good at defense because he can make the rooms.
Center field. Captain of the outfield.
Yeah.
Biggest reach. Good on defense.
Welcome to the team, Valgavoth.
We found you out immediately.
Okay, Bedhead Bestie was another big dude that I was like, that could be solid. Maybe like somewhere on that offensive line.
One of the guards.
Which one do you want, right or left?
Surprised me.
Welcome to the team, right guard, Bedhead Bestie.
Tunnel Surveyor, I think, is a good Valorant character.
Yeah?
That's a good, like, that's an ability. I can see this being an ability in Valorant.
I could see that, yeah. It's going at 4.
The position of Valorant, I promise, means nothing.
Does Attack in the Box have a spot anywhere?
Shooting guard.
Shooting guard. All right. I like that. Fear of Abduction for right defense. It's got that huge intimidation factor.
I can see it.
Okay.
That's probably pretty fair.
Any nightmare belongs to be in hockey. Let's put it that way.
If we put Toby Beastie Befriender somewhere, does that mean that team gets 2 people?
No. Technically, yes. I think Toby, if we curate football correctly, could be a fantastic center. He's a short little dude. He can make the calls. He can have his beasties next to him. He can just be covered.
I also like the idea of Valorant.
Oh, come on.
Well, because, like, I mean, you're just summoning a freaky monster to kill dudes as opposed to doing it yourself.
I guess Toby can go in Valorant for now. Toby is subject to change because I really like the idea of an entire beastie line in football.
We have our running back. It's Unstoppable Slasher.
All right.
There's no way this isn't the running back.
Omnivorous Flytrap. Is that a power forward in basketball?
I could see that, actually.
Yeah,
that
Omnivorous
makes sense.
Flytrap? Yeah. Welcome to the team.
Rampaging Soul Rager. Someone who's pretty fast, I imagine. Someone who's big and beefy. Someone who can block if need be, or can get downfield really well. Tight end.
You just love football, dude.
I mean, I know football and baseball the most.
That's fair. Fear of missing out. FOMO. He's got a lot of arms. He's a nightmare. I want to say like left field. I mean, we got to start figuring out baseball.
Fear of missing out. I can see that as just like someone who would rob home runs.
Ooh, you know what? No. It's going to be left defense. I'm sorry. I'm taking it.
Oh, okay.
Missing the goal. Fear of missing out on the goal. Dude, all right. That's solid.
All right.
The defense of fear of abduction and fear of missing out is kind of goes hard. Does Zamone go anywhere?
Zamone. Actually, Valorant would be pretty good for Zamone, I think.
I'm putting her at 1. Actually, I'm gonna swap her over to 2, just to make sure she is a prime number. Doomsday Excruciator.
Doomsday Excruciator. I think we missed the mark on.
Well, we can shift people around. I could put Silent Hall Creep back at point guard. I could see that.
Or as a small forward.
Small forward is usually a shorter guy.
Yeah, I mean that's a 1/1.
Oh, putting Silent Hall Creep at small forward?
Yeah,
I can do that.
And then Doomsday Excruciator at post, I think would be really fun.
Okay, yeah, I can put that at post.
Can we finish hockey right now?
What do you have?
Screaming Nemesis. Silent agreement.
Welcome to the team, buddy.
Hockey is done.
Hockey is complete. The updates on the hockey lineup. At our goalie, we've got Fear of Imposters. Left defense is Fear of Missing Out. Our right defense is Fear of Abduction.
The whole defense is fear.
Fear. The left wing is Reluctant Role Model. The right wing is Screaming Nemesis. And the center is Altenac the Thrice Called. All right,
That's a
moving on.
horrifying lineup.
That's a pretty good lineup for hockey. Oh, you got unsettling twins. Who do you want 2 people at one spot for?
Valorant. And we've filled out Valorant.
Alrighty. For our 5 players playing Valorant, at our number 1 spot, we got Gremlin Tamer. Number 2, we got Zamone All Questioning. Number 3, we got Toby Beastie Befriender. Number 4, we got Tunnel Surveyor. And number 5, we've got Unsettling Twins.
That is indeed one of the Valorant lineups of all time.
Can I change up something here?
Sure.
I think Wandering Rescuer goes into baseball more than football. I don't know which position, but she's already using the sword. She's really fast on her feet. She'd be really great at hitting and running. I just don't know which position in baseball she'd be good at.
I still think it's a leader position in baseball, mostly for the infield.
I agree.
And I think that her speed and her leadership can work well there. I think she'd be a decent shortstop. I could see that.
I could see shortstop.
Okay.
Wandering Rescuer, you're moving. We're sorry. A card that I see on your side over there is Kaito, Bane of Nightmares. He's got another katana. He's another great hitter, another fast runner. They're both from Kamigawa, so they both have the same sort of attributes. If we can find a spot for him in baseball, we'd have another great hitter.
He could be an outfielder.
Okay.
Left field is probably fine.
Left field's probably good. Ooh, you know what we haven't put up there? Any of the Overlords. Overlord of the Mistmoors? That's a point guard. That guy's tall. That guy can make baskets.
I mean, he's literally the entire door frame. All right,
I think that's basketball.
I'm okay with that. Steph Curry is Overlord of the Mistmoors.
Steph Curry is really tall now. Alrighty, for our basketball lineup. Point guard, we've got Overlord of the Mistmoors. Shooting guard, we got Attack in the Box. The power forward is Omnivorous Flytrap. Small forward is Silent Hall Creep. And post, aka Shaq, is Doomsday Excruciator. Basketball is done. We got football and baseball left.
Left guard. Big, beefy dude that's just blocking.
Overlord of the Boiler Bilges.
I'm okay with that. That's
Okay.
fine.
I think Boiler Bilge is also made of metal, so he's just a lot of weight right there. Ooh! Ooh! Pitcher.
Yeah.
The Jolly Balloon Man.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
That's kind of funny.
I think that might be as close as we can get, because he makes 1/1 flyers.
He does.
He's already making...
With haste.
Yeah, and he doesn't necessarily have to blow up the heads. He can just throw the heads.
Center. Smaller than the other linemen, sometimes, but is a leader of the line and is otherwise a big beefy dude that can block.
Ooh, where's Arabella?
You want Arabella as center.
Well, you said a leader.
Okay, yeah, and I said big beefy dude.
That's a 1-3.
That is a children's doll.
Okay. I have an excellent right field option.
Okay.
Orphans of the Wheat. They're already in the field. There's so many of them.
If you build it, they will come.
I will defend that one till the day I die.
First baseman as well needs to be someone who's a little slower for baseball, but can still hit really well.
So we're looking for a card that can hit the ball, but kind of sucks. Diversion Specialist. It has a baseball bat in its art.
I can see this. Ooh, or like a third baseman. They call third base the hot corner because you're more than likely going to see really fast hit balls going towards third base. Whereas first base has to be the one that's going to catch every single ball thrown to them to get outs.
I'd see first base.
All right.
I think third base has to have more toughness than power. I might have a center here.
Okay.
Savior of the Small.
I mean, that's kind of funny flavor-wise as like being the protector of everybody behind him. We'll put that there for now. I think that's okay.
Entity Tracker could probably be your third base.
Because it tracks balls.
Or at that point, your catcher.
Third base. I actually like that as third base. That's pretty okay for third base. Where did we put the Mind Skinner somewhere?
No.
I like the Mind Skinner at wide receiver.
That's fine. Oh, I forgot about this dude. Shroud Stomper.
Shroud Stomper's pretty crazy.
Is that right tackle?
Oh, I was just thinking that might be a good right tackle.
Okay, now we have two of the most influential positions
in these sports. I keep looking at Fear of Infinity going catcher, but I'm still not sold on it myself. I also think Victor as QB kind of makes sense.
With the lineup that's out there right now, yeah. I'm cool with Victor. All right, that means football. is done. For our football lineup, starting at wide receiver, we've got Undead Sprinter and the Mind Skinner. Our tight end is Rampaging Soul Rager. Our fullback is Tyvar. Our halfback is Unstoppable Slasher. Our left tackle is Daggermaw Megalodon. Left guard is Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. Center is Savior of the Small. Right guard is Bedhead Beastie. Right tackle is Shroud Stomper. And our quarterback is Victor, VALGAVOTH Seneschal. Victor is Patrick Mahomes. I could see that. I'm sorry I didn't see that earlier. Okay, we need a catcher. That's the last one. I still really like picking up Hardened Escort for catcher. Just because of the pose.
All right, listen to this flavor text and tell me if this encapsulates
a catcher.
Okay. It's not magic. I read the writing on the house's walls. I listen to its sighs. I smell the changes in its air. It tells me where danger lies.
Have you heard of those, like, old-timey Babe Ruth stories where they're like, "Hey, hit a ball, 478 yards, landed in the skull of a cow. They called it Leather Cow." That is a Babe Ruth story, and I think that's why it deserves to be catcher.
It's got the pose down, too.
I think that's the catcher. Alrighty, for baseball, our left field is Kaito, Bane of Nightmares. Our center field is VALGAVOTH, Terror Eater. Our right field is Orphans of the Wheat. Our first baseman is Diversion Specialist. Second base is Nashi, Searcher in the Dark. Our shortstop is the Wandering Rescuer. Third base, Entity Tracker. Pitcher, Jolly Balloon Man. And our catcher is Hardened Escort. That's all of them.
We have fielded, quite possibly, the greatest teams that have ever fielded.
And the rest of you did not make the cut.
Oh no, they're gonna the water.
That's fine. Thank you everybody for watching so much. We know this was a very different episode.
I'm really happy that all of you watch sports.
Yeah. Please go ahead and like and subscribe. Share this with friends if you like it so much. Go ahead and shoot us a follow over on TikTok, Instagram, and make sure you check up on our YouTube shorts. We post there as often as we possibly can. If you did like this format, please let us know. We'd love to do this for future sets that come out. If you hated this format, please let us know. I would love to not do this for future sets, but I had a lot of fun.
Tell us if we really messed up.
Yeah, where would you put VALGAVOTH in the most valuable position?
No, anybody who says not center field is wrong.
Thanks for watching, guys. You have a great day. See ya.